The department offers a number of modules in the primary disciplines of pathology, veterinary public health, pharmacology and toxicology.
If you have lactating or pregnant animals, you can have a look over here and see if you can use the medications for those specific patients.
Lectures is primarily didactic teaching to the class in a classroom situation. But in veterinary public health and in toxicology, there are certain practicals. We bring in poisonous plants, for example, in toxicology, and veterinary public health bring in certain samples to the class as well, a practical component during the lecture period. And then there's quite a lot of practical training also in pathology, where they bring in fresh or formalized organ samples to the classroom to demonstrate that to the students, or also during tea time. There's a show and tell session where the students go to the post-mortem demonstration hall where these samples are exhibited.
Because the tumor starts L4, somewhere down here.
In toxicology, we also have a poisonous plant garden. We could not establish all the potential poisonous plants in the garden, but there are a number of poisonous plants growing in the garden.
The post-mortem case today, the history is the farmer is not satisfied with the growth. There's a very poor uniformity in growth.
In the final year in veterinary public health and applied epidemiology, there are 2 rotations. The first rotation, the students perform an epidemiological practical session at the faculty.
All of these sections should be filled in. Obviously, if you don't find any abnormalities, you write no abnormalities detected.
Then they also visit the poultry abattoir, they visit the red meat abattoir, and also various dairies and premises where milk is pasteurized and further processed.
I just gave it to him.
And did it vomit?
No, doesn't vomit, doesn't do it.
In veterinary public health, the students also visit the local community where they interact with the local population and advise them on common veterinary problems and how to prevent these diseases. During the second rotation, the students can select from a list of 27 abattoirs where they can receive training.
You can see there's the size of a soccer ball. That's a huge abscess. Do not necessarily be intimidated by the size of the abscess.
The training is provided by IMQAS, the International Meat Quality Assurance Services. During the final year clinic rotation, the students also visit the pathology section. The students perform necropsies submitted to the pathology section under the guidance of a pathologist. There are 4 research programs in the department. One of the bigger research programs is actually the phytomedicine program, but we also have programs in wildlife pathology, environmental toxicology, then safe food, fair food, and then general program of economic important diseases in veterinary science. The department is doing quite well in the research aspects. The department has been identified as one of the research intensive departments at the university.